Right, Coach, other than perhaps the coldest shower you're ever going to take in your life, what did it mean to get that first win as an Argonaut?
It was, you know, tremendous for our football team. It was something that we needed just from a confidence standpoint. I think, you know, the players knew all along they had the talent and stuff, but after the way the first game went, I think guys were a little bit shaken, just the way that first game went. And I think, you know, we had a great week of practice leading up to that game against Ottawa. And it being guaranteed win night, I think even probably helped us even more than anything else. And it was just a case of coming at home and wanting to show the hometown people that what our team could do. And I think it was a real great win for our confidence and our psyche and just for the team in general.
How important was it for your confidence as a rookie head coach in this league?
It was important just to get that first one done and out of the way, you know what I mean? And so I wouldn't have to think about it anymore, you know? I guess the longer you go as a first-year coach without one, I guess the harder it gets, and, you know, so, but I'm happy it came as quick as it did, and we got it out of the way, and now it's onwards and upwards.
Is this the style of football team that you like to coach?
Very much so. I think we're really wide open on offense. We have so many capabilities, and we run the ball like we did last week. That makes us even that much harder to defend. I think defense is coming around. I mean, they're starting to come around and play a little more reckless, enthusiasm, emotional, I mean, kind of fiery, which is the way I like to play defense. So but they're coming around and getting better every game, including the exhibition games up until this point. They've played better and better. So if we can just play better every time we line up, we'll be where we want to be at the end.
All coaches have to pay a certain amount of attention to both offense and defense. What seems to be more your inkling? What do you seem to tinker with the most?
Offense. Yeah, there's no hiding it or mistaking it. I mean, I've been coaching offense all my life, basically, and you know, I think that through coaching offense, though, you learn a lot about defense, and of course, in any game, special teams is very important. So I think in one area, I think offense is kind of what I know the best as far as the intricacies and the techniques and things. But, you know, the defense is intriguing because defense is the key. And so that's why it's, you know, I really like to kind of delve into that a little bit.
Will you always try to construct a team that's more offensively minded than defensive as a result? No,
I think just the opposite, actually. I think that as long as we can play solid defense and have a solid kicking game, we're going to have a chance to win because I know about our offense and what our offense can do. If we can stop them or at least contain them, we're going to be in every ball game. And from my philosophy on offense is, you know, if we just play to our abilities and don't give the opposition anything in the ways of turnovers or penalties or fumbles or that kind of stuff, if we just don't do that, we'll be in every game.
How do you interpret your philosophy to the players? How do they get it across what you want them to do?
Well, I think it's a matter of two things. Number one, establishing some kind of a basis in training camp and groundwork and doing the little things right. You know, every time we line up as far as the right steps, the right techniques, you know, the right assignments, and just doing little things right and just knowing that the only way that we won't be successful is if we give up stuff to the opposition. In other words, let's line up and let's go nose to nose and toes to toes with people, and let's see who's the better man. And when we do that, we're going to win more often than not. And I think just stressing that and the emphasis we put on that in practice throughout camp, I think is what's going to pay dividends.
And at what point do they get it right? At what point do they go nose to nose and get it just like Mike Faragalli wants it?
Well, when we won like we did the other day. You know, and the nice thing about football and most sports is it's a team game. And you can always do something better every time you line up, whether it's for practice or for games, you can always be better. So one thing you can count on is we will never be satisfied, ever. Even if we were to win 17 in a row, we won't be satisfied, because as soon as you get satisfied, that's when you're with.
Thanks a bunch.
Okay.